Are men impulsive buyers, or do they shop and
Men are
shop
a little more impulsive, I would say, but they pretty much know what they want when they come in, what they need in their wardrobe, whether it's a gray flannel suit or a pinstripe or a Glen plaid. So they pretty definitely know what they want when they come in.
Okay, well, let's show some people some suits. We're going to start at the top end, the kind of the dressy area.
Fine.
What do we have for us this year?
All right, some really classics still. The classic herringbone, which is still one of our top-selling suits. This you can buy in tans, grays, or getting into your blues. It's still #1 classic seller.
Okay.
Then from this we go into some still very, very #1, your pinstripe. This we do in either blue grays, and also brown.
Okay, also, are we still seeing vests with suits now?
We are in the dressier looks. You're going to see fewer vests, I think, this fall, basically because of the price of the garment. This raises the price of the garment. And with heating and air conditioning the way we have it now, vests are becoming less important.
Okay, so we've got the herringbone and the pinstripe. What else?
Then we can get into some classic looks, the neat little checks, which are still very, very smart. Also, your gray flannels, your basic navy blue suit. Here is a little herringbone done in the brown shade, which is still very popular also.
Now, are suit jackets, are they good to use as blazers and sport coats?
Not necessarily. A suit usually has a tendency to look like a suit, unless you buy a blazer suit, which is cut with a patch pocket, blazer buttons. That can be worn as a sport coat.
But for the most part, when you buy a suit, you should let it be a suit and not make it a sport coat.
If you wear the coat, or if you wear the slacks with another coat, you're going to have a tendency to wear it out much quicker. So I think a suit should be worn just as a suit and not as a sport coat.
What kind of fabrics are these made in now?
You're going to see more and more pure finish wools, more so this year than any other season. We're still doing very strongly with the Dacron and wool blends also, but you will see more all wools this year.
More natural, fibered kind of clothing.
It's a very, very strong wearing suit.
Okay. Also, we have these suits back here. Okay. What makes these, are these just more classic looks?
Just some more classic looks. This is what you'll see this fall. Suits are not going to be all that exciting, with the exception of, I say, they're very, very conservative. Sport coats, you'll see a little bit more fabrication.
I see.
But we're getting into mostly the classic looks this year.
Okay. Also, one thing that always goes with a nice suit when you go out to dinner or whatever is a top coat, right?
Correct.
Just real quick, let's show the folks just like one example of a good quality top coat.
Here is our basic classic Mongolian cashmere, which is a super wearing coat. It's a very luxurious coat, and this particular color in the camel shade you can wear with any color suit. It just blends beautifully with everything.
All right, thank you, Bill. We'll be back tomorrow with more about men's fashions and fall fashions for women. Stay with us for more of Your Hour. Affair, whether it be a football game or a nice evening out or whatever, right?
It's a great look in the evening, I think.
Okay. What kinds of fabrics do we have in sweaters this year?
Rick, we're doing an awful lot in the lightweight wool Shetlands, which we have displayed right over here on this rack, in a crew neck styling, which I think looks extremely good with just a shirt collar over it. It's a neat, nice look. And I can show some of the styles if they'd like to take a look. Some great looking mixes and colorations that you can do an awful lot of slacks with.
Are these new colors for fall in sweaters?
That is correct. These are the new things that we are showing, and it's a nice look for skiing, or as I say, for the football game, or just a nice evening out.
Okay. We have some other sweaters. First of all, this one is really outstanding. Is one you showed me.
This one is a great sweater. It's the all wool. It's what they call a zephyr knit, and it carries what we call a batwing sleeve. If you notice, there's no seam in the sleeve. It's a great fitting sweater for anybody to put on.
And it comes in all kinds of different colors, right?
A beautiful array of colors. We have it in just about every color they make.
Okay, and now these are suitable for putting under sport coats and things like that, right?
This one, definitely. The Zephyr wool is a lightweight sweater, and it looks super under a sport coat.
Okay. How about just something just to throw on over a shirt and go?
We have some good-looking argyles, which we import from England and Scotland, that are beautiful, I think, with a good-looking pair of slacks and a button-down shirt.
Okay. And all these can be worn with, of course, the casual clothes for slacks or jeans and just kind
That
of.
is correct. Sweaters can look good with any kind of a slack.
Okay.
Also, we're showing some ultra suedes in coat sweaters, which has been extremely good. Here again, it's a very durable, it's easy to take care of. If you get a spot on the ultra suede, it's easy to wash off. So there's very little maintenance and upkeep on this sweater, but it's a great look for a coat type sweater, I think.
You don't have to take this to dry cleaners and get it cleaned. I mean,
You really do, because the back of the sweater is wool and definitely should be dry cleaned and not washed.
so really all your wool really should be taken to the cleaners with.
Yes, you can use a product like Woolite to wash them in, but I recommend dry cleaning. I think they hold up better and they look better over the years.
Okay. Any other types of sweaters we haven't talked about yet?
Very classic, number one, cashmere. Very expensive, but still just a gorgeous, gorgeous sweater. Here it is in just a classic look, which I think is very, very elegant. And we do that in a lot of colors.
A lot of different colors. Okay. The argyles, the cashmeres. What's this one?
Here again, it's just a lightweight wool. Now this one is washable, which is a nice feature. It is in a crew neck. Here again with a pair of camel slacks.